What's up, guys? It is day, what, 7?
Yeah.
Of the Halloween horror movie
And I got my shirt on.
reviews. 31 nights of Halloween horror movie reviews.
Yep.
And we are back. We will be drawing one more movie. I need to get some shirts. I'm dragging this whole thing down. We'll be back in just a moment to draw what movie we're going to watch in a review tonight. So stick around and we will be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and it is time to draw the next movie. You guys know how this works. We are going to draw a movie, and then we're going to watch. You guys are going to see the preview of that movie while we watch the movie. And then after the preview, we'll come back. We'll give you a 0 out of 5 rating. We'll talk about it a little bit without any detail. And then we'll cut for spoilers and put up a little flashing warning there. Say, hey, if you haven't seen it, don't carry on. And then we're going to get into some serious spoilers. So,
Before we do so, like this video, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, comment down below what you're going to be for Halloween, and hit the bell for notifications for when we do post videos.
well done. Well said. Well done. Be sure to go do all those things because she nailed it. So,
Again.
all right, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get started. And I believe that, Mitchie, it is your turn
Okay.
to draw. What's it gonna be? Just pick one for crying out loud.
Okay.
All right, what do we got?
Devil inside.
The Devil Inside. You know what? I was just reading an article about that on I don't know, the interwebs or something, about how I think Netflix just picked it back up and it's very controversial. I haven't seen this.
Why would it be? I've seen that. I've seen it like 1,000 times. It's a fantastic movie.
I don't know. I don't know why it's controversial or if it really is, but that's why I'm excited to watch it
It's
because
been about a year or two since
I like
I've
to
seen
watch
it.
that stuff. So we're going to get into it, and we will run the trailer right here if YouTube allows us. And then as soon as we come back from the trailer,
But it's really good.
we'll be giving you a 0 out of 5 score. No spoilers on that, Mitchie. And we'll be right back. Enjoy the preview.
South Hartford 911, what is your emergency?
Three people.
Ma'am, what's the problem?
3 people are dead. I killed them.
Ma'am?
When I was about 8 years old, my mother murdered 3 people.
Police arrived
She
at the home.
had committed these murders during an exorcism.
An exorcism performed on her. The Holy Church got involved, and she was transferred to the Centrino Mental Hospital in Rome.
So here I am.
You start wondering, is it in my genes? Am I gonna flip out one day?
Just precautions. If she became so difficult, there is a panic button on the wall.
Maria, I'm your daughter.
Connect the cuts. Connect the cuts, connect the cuts.
If you really want to help your mother, you need a better understanding of exorcism.
What do you suggest?
You need to see a real one. Where is she?
I had to move her downstairs to the basement.
This is a combination of science and religion based on my background in medicine.
Let's begin.
Isabella.
She said my name.
I found 4 voices on the recordings.
What does that mean?
Multiple demonic possession.
Please help my mother.
This isn't consistent with any form of possession that I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Isabella. This...
Bitsy spider came down.
Isabella, don't listen to it.
Down came the rain. Washed the spider out.
No, I don't know!
Came the sun and dried up everything. Let my mother go.
right, guys, we are back and we finished watching the movie.
We did.
We did. So, let's get straight into the ratings, shall we? We shall. Mitchie, what did you think?
I loved it. I give it a 4.5. 4.
4.5?
4. I'm going to go 4.
Guys, I am so angry right now. I give it a... I want to give it a 0, but I'm going to give it a 1.
Let's put the whole thing in...
No.
Put the whole thing.
I will. I'll put the whole thing in perspective. The only reason I'm not giving it a 0 is because because of the creepiness of it. There are parts of it that are creepy that we'll get into in the spoiler alert part. But overall, the movie made me angry. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into spoilers, shall we? Because I got a lot to say.
Can you say one positive thing, though?
I will in the section after this. There are saving graces to this movie. I am not going to recommend anybody waste their time with this movie. Although Mitchie is saying she really enjoyed it and would recommend it to anybody who wants to watch it.
Because I have came to terms with things.
Okay, so anyway, take that for what it is. Mitchie recommends it. I do not. Go back and watch it. If you haven't watched it and you want to watch it, go check it out and then let us know who you agree with, what you think.
You should just go check it out and not listen to him.
And if you don't waste your time with it or don't want to waste your time with it, feel free to watch the spoiler part. If you have seen it,
trust me.
Let us know down in the comments whether you agree with Mitchie or myself. And stay tuned for the spoiler part because we'll kind of iron out what the problems or my issues with it were.
Oh, I've got problems too with it, but I came to terms with them.
And then we will, and then let us know what your thoughts are as well. So, all right, now here's where we're going to get into spoilers. So, time out. If you're going to watch it and you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and back out. Go watch the movie, come back, watch this video again, and then chime in with your thoughts and comments. But here we are. You have been warned. Spoilers ahead. Okay. Now let's talk about this.
Are you talking, or are we talking, or what? Who's talking?
Go ahead and say everything you loved about this movie.
I think it was great. I mean, the whole paranormal stuff is like always gets me, and like the whole Vatican thing, like has always interested me. So
the possession part is always fascinating to me too. And the only saving grace in this whole movie was the creepiness of their movements and when they were cracking bones and twisting and contorting into weird positions and all that.
But the whole storyline, like, you love conspiracy theories. You love conspiracy theories.
Yeah, but this wasn't even a conspiracy theory. Of course the Vatican's trying to cover up exorcisms. They don't want people to think that there's demonic possession. I get it. That's not a conspiracy. Anyway, I don't feel like that's a conspiracy theory. What I feel like that is just the plot line. Okay, it's about demonic possession. So there you go. It's about demonic possession. Mm-hmm. Catholic Church doesn't want to believe it. These priests do. They go to check it out, and then all of a sudden,
Maria Rossi.
People are bending and twisting and doing weird things, and it's creepy.
It was basically a big cover-up. The daughter goes, like, searching for answers.
Yeah, I mean, if you've watched this far, you understand what happened with the movie. But she goes and sees the mom. The mom's crazy, clearly, or possessed, or whatever you want to call it.
She is like,
and then transfers
psychotic.
Transfers that to the priest, right?
Yeah.
And that was cool.
No, she not only transferred to the priest. They all started getting really...
Well, passed it to the priest, and that one priest then goes to the baptism and tries to drown the baby. Now, that was disturbing. That was disturbing and good in a scary movie kind of way, but very disturbing. And the whole scene where he goes crazy and then... that was disturbing as well. There were some really good redeeming qualities to this movie. The creepy level factor, the drama, the build-up was great. That ending was the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Now, I like the movie enough that I rewatched it again and again. Because it gives me like creepy. It's creepy. It is absolutely makes you think that there's stuff that you're hearing in the like around the house. Like it's one of those like creeps you out at night type deals. You gotta admit, it did. And I did give him a little hint at the beginning. I did say they really should have made a part 2 to this.
Yeah, but they didn't. They didn't even set it up. And you and I disagree on this too. They didn't set it up for a second movie. They didn't set it up for a second movie.
Okay, well, they also chopped off Michael Myers' head and still made another movie.
Fact, I'm not saying they couldn't make another movie. And they could make another movie where they come back and somebody survives the car crash at the end, blah, 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 blah. But it's so ridiculous. All of that good stuff in the beginning. The acting was good. The plot line was good. And then it was like this weird, quick transfer of demonic power or demonic possession
Because
from one person to the next.
Mom had
like that.
That mom had not just one, but she had multiple.
Right. But it was like an hour and a half build-up of coming to terms with the possession, and then all of a sudden it's 30 minutes of 4 different people being possessed, and the car crashes, everyone's dead, and game over. Movie ends.
Basically, so they stole your candy, and you're mad.
Yes.
They ate it at the end.
Yes, they did. Absolutely. It doesn't make any sense.
I forgave them.
An hour and a half of good, solid build-up, and 30 minutes of one or however many demonic possessions jumping from one person to another, and then boom, it's over as fast as it started.
And they were almost to go see the priest.
Yeah.
Who knows what could have happened from there?
That's what I thought. I was like, okay, it's finally going to get, like, this is going to be intense.
And then that guy unbuckled and hit that gas.
And I was like, wait, why are their credits rolling? Why is this over? This can't be over. This is ridiculous.
I knew you were going to be mad.
No, I'm out. I do not recommend this movie. That ending, irritating. Listen, here's the thing. I have seen movies that are 10 times worse than this, right? That I would watch again. That I actually enjoyed. I mean, we have watched some B-list horrible horror movies
We've watched some
that I really enjoyed, even as bad as they were. This was not just bad. I would never watch it again. Ever.
Maybe this is why I never could get you to watch it.
It was awful.
I thought we watched it before.
If I would have fallen asleep and missed the ending, I would have woke up and thought, man, I probably missed a really good ending to a good movie. That was a pretty good movie.
No, I would have said, oh, you didn't miss the thing. That's
but
okay.
The ending absolutely destroyed the movie. It was horrible. What a horrible way to end a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I get it that it's bad. Like, it's not even... You just wanted more.
No, yes, it built up to all of this and then just ended. Like, it didn't even reach a climax. It didn't even get to... Like, it didn't even get scary, in my opinion. It never even got scary.
Not when that lady would start screaming.
No.
Or jumping out of the crawl space.
Like The Exorcist, same story format, or same, subject matter, I should say. Absolutely terrified me. This one, nah. Just didn't.
It's kind of interesting, though, with the conspiracy theory of all that stuff.
Again, that's not a conspiracy theory. The Vatican has been talked against exorcisms the entire...
And they did make sure...
The last 100 years.
That you guys were aware that this video or that movie has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so we watched the release that it just came back on Netflix, and there's a little disclaimer at the front that it has nothing to do with the Catholic Church and that they don't support it and all that stuff. So it does now come with the disclaimer that it didn't come with before. So
yeah,
I know it was a little bit controversial because of the subject matter with the Catholic Church, but that's all I know.
That's
about
new.
It. Yeah, that's all I know about it. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this movie review. It is what it is.
Go check it out.
I hated it. Don't do it. Don't waste your time.
He just didn't like the ending, people.
It sucked. It was awful.
It was just the ending.
Yeah, I know, which makes the whole movie worthless. So don't waste your life. If you like this, if you liked this video,
The Strangers.
If you liked this video,
Yes.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all those good things. Stick around, stay tuned with us because we are only on day 7 of the 31 days of Halloween Halloween horror movie reviews. And we will be back tomorrow night with another episode. And hopefully the movie is way better. But we will.
See you in the next one, hopefully.
Yeah, we will.